Hey all, so this video is just going to be a very quick introduction to the idea of x and y intercepts. And so you can see we have our x-axis here and our y-axis here. The point where we're crossing the x-axis, that's going to be our x-intercept. The point where we're crossing the y-axis, that's going to be our y-intercept. And it doesn't matter, in this case we're looking at lines, but as we go on we can look at any function, and this is always going to be true, and this is kind of the key to every problem that asks you to find intercepts. If I let x equals 0, then that means I'm finding the y-intercept. And if I let y equals 0, so it's neither above or below the x-axis, that means I'm finding the x-intercept. So that means a y-intercept is always going to take the form of 0 and some, number. Not sure what just happened there. There we go. And then the x-intercept is always going to take the form of some number and 0. So for this particular problem, and you'll see there's a question that asks you to identify whether or not something's an x or y-intercept, and that should help with that one. For this particular problem, it's asking us to use this graph to determine the x and y-intercepts. So we're essentially just reading points off the graph like we did for the last few problems. So for the x-intercept, you got to be a little bit careful with your scale here. It looks like this is 4, so we're counting by 2, so this would be 2, 4, 6. So my x-intercept would be at 6, 0. And then my y-intercept would be, again, we're counting by 2's because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so halfway between would be 9. And this particular one gives you boxes. Sometimes the way you have to enter it is an ordered pair, and in that event it would look like those. So that is the basics for finding intercepts for any function.